Car manufacturers have been making cars for over 100 years now, and for the past 2 decades, cars has been going faster and faster. And for that reason, ladies and gentlemen, I've put up a list of the top 10 fastest cars in the world as of 2023. And these are the top 10 fastest cars that has proven to be the fastest. But before we get started, guys, I would like you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, watch the video to the end, and if you like it, then go ahead and give it a like. Share it with your friends and family if you think they're going to like it. And with all that said, thank you for tuning in, and let's get started. Before we get started, guys, I would like you to know that cars you're going to be seeing on this list are cars that has proven their claims, cars that has done their top speed run and has proven their claims. You're not going to be seeing any car that has a bunch of claims but hasn't proven anything, so take note. Starting off with the number 10, we have the Koenigsegg Regera. The Koenigsegg Regera was created to break records, and yes, it did break records, including the top speed record. This car is powered by a 5.9-liter twin-turbo V8 engine with 3 electric motors. Altogether, they put out 1500 horsepower and 944 pound-feet of torque. This car can go from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, considering that this car has only 1 gear ratio. And as for the top speed, this car can reach a top speed of 255 miles per hour. And Koenigsegg only made 80 examples of this. And if you're hoping to buy one, you should have $1.9 million at your disposal. And it's going to be a long hunt because the Regera is sold out. On the number 9 spot, we have the SSC Ultimate Aero. SSC is the same company that made the Tuatara. The Ultimate Aero is powered by a twin-turbo 6.3-liter V8 engine that makes 1,183 horsepower and 1,094 pound-feet of torque. This car can go from 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds and has a whopping top speed of 256 miles per hour. And this car held this record for 2007 to 2010. And as for the price, each one goes for $600,000, and the production unit is unknown. And mind you, at $600,000, this is the cheapest car on this list. On to the next one. On the number 8 spot, we have the Rimac Nevera, the only fully electric car on this list. The Nevera is powered by 4 electric motors, altogether putting out 1,914 horsepower, making it the most powerful car on this list, as it makes 1,714 pound-feet of torque, making it the car with the most torque on this list. And this car can go from 0 to 60 in 1.85 seconds, making it the quickest car on this list. As for the top speed, Rimac claimed a 256 miles per hour top speed, but when they did a top speed run in November 2022, they managed to get past that claim and hit a top speed of 258 miles per hour. And as for the price, each one goes for $2 million, and Rimac only made 150 examples of them. On to the next one. On the number 7 spot, we have the Koenigsegg Agera R, the junior brother to the Agera RS. This one is powered by a twin-turbo 5-liter V8 engine that makes 1,124 horsepower and 885 pound-feet of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds, and although it's the junior brother to the RS, this one managed to make it on this list with a top speed of 260 miles per hour. And Koenigsegg made this car from 2011 to 2014, and each one goes for a price tag of $2 million, but Koenigsegg only made 18 units of this. On to the next one. On the number 6 spot, we have the Bugatti Chiron, my personal favorite, my all-time dream car. This car is basically like a Ginturi that can't handle its power. Like, it has a lot of potential but got a lot of limitations. It is powered by a quad-turbo 8-liter W16 engine that makes 1,479 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. It can do 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds and has a top speed of 261 miles per hour. But it was limited to 261 because of the tires and some other parts, so it can't handle any speed above this level. This car has a lot of potential but has a lot of limitations. Each one goes for a price tag of $3 million, and Bugatti made 500 examples of this, so my chance of getting one is at all-time high, of course, when I get there. On to the next one. On the number 5 on the list, we have the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport. And in case you don't know, this car is 18 years old as of 2023, but it still managed to make it on the top 5 fastest cars in the whole world. That's to show you how legendary this car is. It's powered by a quad-turbo 8-liter W16 engine that makes 1,184 horsepower and 1,106 pound-feet of torque. It can do 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, and where they did a top speed run on it, they managed to reach a top speed of 268 miles per hour, but Bugatti only made 30 units of this and called it the record edition. But each one goes for a price tag of $2.7 million, and they are limited to 258 miles per hour because of the tires. So if you're hoping to get your hands on one, you should have $2.7 million at your disposal before you confront anyone on buying the Veyron Super Sport. On to the next one. On the number 4 sport on the list, we have the Hennessy Venom GT. Based on Lotus Exige, it was made from 2011 to 2017 by Hennessy, and it is powered by a twin-turbo 7-liter V8 engine that makes 1,244 horsepower and 1,155 pound-feet of torque. It can do 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds, and in February 2014, on Kennedy Space Center's shuttle landing strip in Florida, they managed to achieve a top speed of 270 miles per hour, but they didn't qualify for the Guinness Book of Records. Reasons: because they only did the run in one direction, and they only made 13 units of the Venom GT, which went against the Guinness rules, and each one goes for a price tag of $1.2 million. On the number 3 spot on the list, we have the Koenigsegg Agera RS, the Scorpion of hypercars. It is powered by a twin-turbo 5-liter V8 engine that makes 1,341 horsepower, which makes it the most powerful version of the Agera. And with a torque of 1,160 pound-feet, it can do 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. And on November 2017, when they did a top speed run on the car managed to hit a top speed of 278 miles per hour, but the tenure only lasted for 2 years. Koenigsegg only made 25 examples of the Agera RS, and each one goes for a price tag of $2.5 million. On to the next one. On the number 2 spot on the list, we have the SSC Tuatara. The SSC Tuatara. This is powered by a twin-turbo 5.9-liter flat-plane crankshaft V8 that makes 1,750 horsepower and 1,280 pound-feet of torque. This car can do 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, and as for the top speed, here the story begins. Back in 2020, when they did the first top speed run on the Tuatara, somehow, someway they managed to hit a top speed of 331 miles per hour. But when they posted the video online, it didn't take too long before people started pointing out factors in the video that they bumped this speed. So they went ahead to check, and they discovered that the reading was wrong. The car didn't actually do 331 miles per hour. So fast forward a few months later, they decided to do another top speed run. They only managed to hit a top speed of 282.6 miles per hour, which is below 300 miles per hour. So fast forward to 2022, they did another top speed run on the car, and now they managed to hit a speed of 295 miles per hour before they ran out of safe zone, considering that they only did this run in a 2.3 miles drive strip. So this car has the potential of breaking 300 miles per hour if you ask me, because it was still picking up speed before they started hitting the brakes. So that clears the air. The car can actually do 295 miles per hour and still has the potential of doing more. So SSC is only going to be making 100 examples of the Tuatara, and each one is going for a price tag of $1.6 million. On to the next one. Before I give up the number 1, so here are the honorable mentions. Cars that are supposed to be at the top of this list, but for some reason they are not qualified to be. So number 1, I have the Hennessy Venom F5. This car has a claim of being able to do 311 miles per hour, but hasn't proven it yet. Next up is the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. That car has a claim of being able to do 330 miles per hour top speed, but still hasn't proven it yet. Next up, we have the Devil 16, the car from Dubai. And when it came out, it broke the headlines, but today the car is yesterday's news. This car has a claim of being able to do 364 miles per hour top speed and can do 0 to 60 in 1.6 seconds, which is quite unreal, but hasn't proven it yet, so they can't be on this list. So, on to the number 1. On the number 1 spot on the list, we have the god of all hypercars and the proof of too much money. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport. Powered by a quad-turbo 8-liter W16 engine, the same engine used in the 110, rated at 1,578 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. It can do 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds and has a top speed of 304 miles per hour, making it the fastest car in the whole world and the first car to ever break the 300 miles per hour barrier. Bugatti added a longer ratio to the gearbox and modified the car's aerodynamic to handle much speed, increasing the car's length by 10 inches. And Bugatti built a production model based on the prototype called the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, and they only made 30 units of it, and they are limited to 284 miles per hour, but they're all sold out, and each one goes for a price tag of $3.8 million. And that is it for this video. So if you think I missed any car on the list, let me know in the comment section below. And guys, let me know the difference between the most powerful car on this list and the rest of the cars in this list. So just look at them, look at the differences, and tell me what you see. So that is it for this video. If you like the video, go ahead and like it, subscribe to my channel, share the video with your friends and family if you think they're going to like it. And with that said, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching to the end, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out and stay safe.